Marigold has announced a special match for their upcoming show on the 26th of October. This is a match that many fans are excited for, but some might not know just how insane this is. Mayu Iwatani will be facing Io Sky, formerly Io Shirai, for the first time in over 7 years. Ignoring them just being two of the best wrestlers to ever do it, and arguably two of the top wrestlers in the world right now, they have a very detailed and intense history with each other. I'll be going over their brief history for those that want some context on why this match means what it means for the fans. In the early years of Stardom, things were different. Mayu was not considered a great talent, and Io wouldn't even join Stardom for about 9 months after the inception. Their first time in the same ring at the same time was on September 10th of 2011. It was a 4-way tag. It wouldn't be until December of the same year, on the second to last show of the year, they would pull off the win, showing how good they are as a team. Their chemistry would lead them to create an official team for the 2012 Tag League, a team named Thunder Rock. With Mayu's great bumping and Io's insane talent, they became a force to be reckoned with. Over the next couple years, both women would dominate the promotion, winning tournaments and every belt you can imagine. Since their creation, it has always been clear that Mayu was a step behind Io. It wasn't until April of 2015 that Mayu would get a victory over Io in that year's Cinderella tournament. Now that they were more on equal footing, they found their first success as a tag team and won the tag belts for the first time in June of 2015. As fearsome as they were, old Stardom fans remember that 3 women dominated the promotion during this time, not just 2. Thunder Rock would join up with Kairi Hojo, now known as Kairi Sane, to become the group Freedom. They won the triple belts in February of 2016. They were very close to each other, even doing some side shows for Stardom, like this pajama party. Around this time, the 3 would be inseparable, but mostly Mayu and Io, almost acting like sisters. On May of 2016, Mayu would challenge Io for her World of Stardom title. The match was hard fought, but Io would come out the victor. Unfortunately, this was the beginning of the end. After that match, Io Sky would go on to win and lose the SWA title, Thunder Rock would lose their tag titles, and Freedom would lose their titles. Everything seemed to be going wrong for these two, and something needed to change. In November of 2016, in the finals of the Tag League, Io Sky would betray Mayu Iwatani. She would then bring out Hazuki and claim that Io and Hazuki were abandoning Mayu. Shortly after, another of Mayu's allies would betray her and join up with Io, and thus, Queen's Quest was officially created. A faction that would last until very recently when under new management, Stardom disbanded the faction. They would be rivals from then on, facing each other rarely, but when they did, they would steal the show. This would go on until their last singles match, which was on April of 2018, during that year's Cinderella tournament, which would end in a time limit draw, leaving their singles records against each other 3 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. With Io Sky having the more wins, they would end their rivalry when Io Sky left Stardom in June of 2018 with a gauntlet match and Io's last Stardom match in which Mayu and Io would team one more time. As Io would go on to become a superstar in WWE, Mayu would go on to lead Japan Wrestling. Now, for the first time in over 7 years, they meet again in Marigold. Get ready, because these two are about to show you how good a Joshi match can be.